The Nittany Lions will kick it off to get us underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lacy. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Akron's offense will have the first possession of the game. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Makes the grab. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Use the play fake. Now the throw. Makes the grab on the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Zips will hustle to the line. Caught behind the line. It's Golden. And he slid through that attempt, and he's got room. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Finds his man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. They're going to run it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Let's go. When you see snot bubbles coming out of the offensive player, you know it was a good lick. The Mike linebacker sits right in the middle of the field, ready to roll, ready to play the hand.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force a negative play.
Getting some heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's Singleton. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. Discards a man.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. Commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Going deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. To the air, it's Aller. They're bringing heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kicking. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack from this defense. They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. He's looking to throw. Got him downfield. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, first down. Takes a handoff. It's Singleton. Still on his feet at the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Yeah, defensively, you better be ready to run east and west when you're playing against this offense. In their running game, that time, the offense was able to outflank the defense to the right side for a big play.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going for it all. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
And he's got that by speed. Like I run by you. You can call it whatever route you want to call it. But does a nice job running at the line of scrimmage, getting behind the DB, runs, catches it right in the end zone. Big play for this offense. Nice throw, nice catch.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Lacy. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense getting set for first down. Got it in the middle. It's Golden. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance to call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Finley. Take! He's got it. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Give to the running back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. The Zips will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here in the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their feet.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at it third down and short. Now they'll run the draw. Got room at the 35. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Nittany Lions will line it up on 1st and 10. On the move, it's Singleton. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. The give to the lone running back. Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Fires deep for the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And that is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. From the gun, running back gets the give. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Now the play fake. Fires to the right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will try to bring them back with the punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
To the air, it's Finley. They're trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. The Zips send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. They'll throw it on 1st down. A strike downfield. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. This is a 3rd and long.
And those outside linebackers nowadays are so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're
going over the top. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will call on their punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looking for a block. It's Goodwin. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point in the offense they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. A little release to the back. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Looking to throw, it's Finley. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd down, going up top. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Zips line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Zips will line up to kick off and start the second half. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Still running at the 40. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. And the Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Finley. He looks that one in nicely. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Give to the back. Makes his man miss. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Golden. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's looking to throw. Got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Touchdown, Akron. They take the lead with the 6. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5 plus. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you can throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
To the ground with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Hard running there. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's Akron holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Already 2 for 2 on third down. Now they just need a few inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Made a little something out of that run. He picked up a couple down to the 14.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
They'll leave it with him. Relying on the run, he gets a couple before he's knocked down. Ball's at the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Zips! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game. He wants to take the top off. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? Now 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Aller. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He's looking deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking for a productive play on first down. It's complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The give as they work on that clock. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The Zips trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And this is where the offense just breathes. Just take your time, huddle up. I'm in absolutely no hurry. I got the lead. I want to continue to run that clock. No false starts, no penalties. Let that clock tick down and then punch it in the end zone to add to this lead.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to be